Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another throwback video. All right, so today as you're watching is Saturday, October 4th. Yesterday, which was the 3rd, was Sophia's birthday. My daughter is now officially a teenager. She is now 13 years old, going on 30. Yes, that is correct. For those of you who had girls, you know what I'm talking about. Sass, attitude, and all diva. Yep, I feel sorry for my mom because that's probably what I did to her when I was that age. But anywho, happy birthday to Sophia. Let's see, where are we at? So today, as I mentioned, is Saturday. So Monday, we have drywall. They were supposed to start on Friday, but the drywall delivery truck couldn't make it, apparently. And so they are now coming Monday. So on Monday, we are in full force. I have a company that is coming in and they are doing all the drywall work. I don't remember what I mentioned in my last video, so I may be repeating a few things, so forgive me for that. There is just too much going on every day for me to remember what on earth is happening. I don't even know what day it is anymore. So yes, Monday, drywall begins. Got a company, hired a company to come in and do that because that is something my father, at the age of 70, cannot do anymore physically. Sheets and sheets and sheets of 8-foot drywall and carrying it down to the basement is not doable for my father. So he has gone home after spending a week here doing the framing, plumbing, rough-in, and electrical. Rough-ins. So now drywall starts Monday. I think they're going to take about a week to a week and a half. And then I have a flooring company lined up to come and install flooring. Once flooring is installed, which again, my dad can't do because that requires a lot of being on your knees and, all that stuff. So I've got a flooring company coming in and they're going to install the floors. Once the floors are finally in, I can finally, with Anthony and the kids, hopefully, start bringing down boxes from the garage down to the basement and bringing all my art stuff down there so I can empty out the garage and finally be able to park my car in there because the amount of dust that is outside due to the construction of the new home going up and being erected literally next door to me, the amount of dust is insane. So I went and got a car wash today, and it's so beautiful looking at how clean my car is, but that won't last long. But it'll be nice to get all my art stuff into the basement, even if I can't unpack it yet, but at least if I can bring it all down to the basement, I can then clear out the garage. So the next step after that would be hopefully my dad can come back up and finish the electrical, put the plugs in, put the pot lights in, put the light switches in, do all that, and build me a new art table. Because my previous table was a little, well, I wouldn't say little, but it was a 6 by 6 foot table. And he's going to build me a brand new table that is going to be 6 by 8 feet. And then once that's done, I can finally start putting up some shelves in the art closet that I have down there as well. Put up the shelves and I can finally start unpacking my stuff and start doing that kind of stuff. I mean, I think Anthony and I are going to paint just to save some money. We're going to do it ourselves. It wouldn't be the first time I've painted my previous homes. I did that before. So we'll paint the walls just, white, keep it nice and bright. But that's the plan for the next week or two. But yeah, I mean, slowly but surely, once the studio's done and I have my table and I have everything kind of organized and put away, I will think about and consider doing a workshop from here, from the new studio, from the new house. Yay! So again, I won't know if I'll be able to. That really all depends on when the studio is complete and when I can get all my stuff out of boxes and organized. But I would love to do a workshop on a weekend, Saturday, Sunday workshop kind of thing here in the new studio to celebrate the new home and the new studio. So stay tuned and I'll keep you guys posted on that if I can do it. So let's talk a little bit about this painting. Its original video is video number 599, and it was recorded back in October of 2023. So 2 years ago. I don't know how time flies the way it does, but it does not feel like I did this 2 years ago. I feel like it was a lot more recent. But video 599. So if you want to know the colors I used, how I made that base, which you kind of saw as I was talking earlier, it is olive green deep and titanium buff light. I kind of made my own green base concoction. But if you want all the full details and all the information, go to video 599. But continue to watch this one to the very end because it does help me tremendously. And then you can go watch video 599. But yeah, so 2 years ago, and this one seems to be pretty popular. Another one of my popular paintings, not in terms of commissions, but in terms of when I post it on Facebook, it gets a ton of views every single time I post this color palette. And this video in particular, it does really, really well on Facebook and on Instagram, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, head on over and check out video 599 if you want all the details. Let's see what else. I don't think I have much more to say, so there might be some music for the rest of this video. But again, if you could just please keep this rolling and, you know, watch it to the end, or just let it play in the background on your TV or on your computer, tablet, phone, wherever it is you're watching from. And if you could comment below, the comments also are very, very helpful. And they really do help the channel and the video and the algorithm. So if you could comment below, I would truly appreciate it. What else? I think that's it. The house is pretty much unpacked. The kids are unpacked. Anthony and I have been trying to figure out where I'm going to hang stuff on walls, which is going to be very minimal. I don't want to flood the walls with too many paintings like I had in my previous homes. I'm going to keep it crisp and clean and minimal. So some paintings might have to go, unfortunately, but c'est la vie. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And continuing with the renos in the basement. So that is it, I guess, for now. I'd love to know what you guys think about this painting in the comments below, and anything else. And that is it. What's going on in October? Canadian Thanksgiving is coming up. And at the end of the month, I am actually heading out to North Carolina to, this time I'm going to be joining Anthony for a work event. He has to go out to North Carolina to High Point for High Point Market. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is a massive, massive, furniture, home kind of big market for home furnishings and all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't heard of High Point Market, it's a big deal. So he has to go out there for work, and I'm going to tag along because he tags along for my workshops and helps me out. And so I'm going to tag along and help him out for his work thing. So I'll be off to North Carolina at the end of the month. But yeah, other than that, that's what's going on in the month of October so far. So yeah, that is it. Oh, we're doing the close-up now. See, we're almost done. I may not have to put music in this video. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I do love these colors. I did use the quinacridone, from Golden. What's that color everybody loves so much? And I can't get it anymore because Golden doesn't sell it anymore. The nickel azo gold, I can't remember, but again, if you go to video 599, you'll know which color I'm talking about. But everyone seems to be obsessed with that color by Golden, but they don't sell it anymore. So if you go to video 599, keep that in mind. They do not have that particular color. But ooh, look at that shimmer. Look at that. So, well, I mean, there's the close-up. There you have it. I mean, lots of cells popped up. I do love this color combo. It's definitely fall. It's definitely pumpkin spice. It's definitely, I wouldn't say Halloweenish, but it's definitely a fall themed color palette. And I actually quite enjoy it. It's very pretty. Not my typical colors, but I actually really like this one a lot. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And I'm waiting for my hand to pop up here so I can say my, usual. But that is it for me for now. Where's my hand? I know it's coming up. Look at that. Look at that close up. I'm just waiting. Wait with me, my friends. Wait with me. I figured, oh, wait, here it is. It's coming. I know it is. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.